One Piece chapter 949, Mummy. I ain't give a fuck about this chapter, but I mean, you got points written down here, Jugga, so you can go and talk
I
about it.
mean, I wrote some notes just to have some notes, but I mean, yeah, low key, this was just one of Luffy's speeches kind of chapters. But I mean, the only thing, no, actually, I take that back. I was about to say I'm pretty much like neutral, don't really care about this chapter. I take that back. I'm more pissed about this chapter. There is
Why pissed?
no, I am pissed for the simple fact that the poison is affecting him.
Luffy?
Yeah. Ever
Is
since,
it really though?
Honestly, I expected that it wouldn't affect him at all because
exactly.
Is it really
Exactly.
affecting him though?
Yes. Like he's
But
that
it's
nigga,
legitimately
his
weak.
skin is burned, dude.
what up?
It's not poison though.
What
Wait,
is
I
it?
thought it is poison. Wait, what you mean?
No, nigga, that's like a disease.
I mean, I thought it was just putting respect on Queen's name, which is basically like they didn't put respect on her before, so they're like, "Oh, this bitch poison is powerful enough," or sorry, I don't know, Queen's poison is powerful enough.
I mean, that's like saying is AIDS a disease? Is AIDS a poison? No,
I mean, it's a virus.
that's not poison though.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, but like,
okay. I
You
mean,
can be immune to poison and still catch AIDS, nigga.
uh,
This
either
is
way,
this is this is how I
I still
basically
think
thought
they're
of it.
going to give Luffy an immunity to this virus, though. So I would still group it in the same thing as poison. I just took it more as like, oh, Luffy, like it was just like trying to put more respect on Queen's name, where she's not making no basic shit. Like that's the way I took it. Chopper's gonna get his little come up trying to fix this. That's the way I see it. Is like, oh, Chopper's there right now. He's the doctor. Luffy got sick. Chopper's gonna go, well, I learned some tricks. Boom, here you go. You good. Luffy got immunity. Queen got her respect. Move on. That's how I saw it.
mm, uh, I don't know. I just thought it was like one kind of boring. Two, this is I think this is affecting Luffy too much and just kind of like playing to the whole 8 days before the final battle. So it's like they won the Udon prison now. So what are they gonna do in the meantime? Oh, pretty much heal up Luffy. I think it was just kind of like a placeholder, if you would, for like a few days while he heals. That's how I pretty much saw this. But
I mean, honestly, there wasn't really anything per se interesting within this chapter.
right.
The future
It
shield,
was basically
the dog.
just. I figured it was just a moment to show that how Luffy basically grew since the pre-time skip or whatever. He's now displaying a much more of a leadership role with everybody instead of a whole nonchalant ass. I'm just gonna go around knocking everybody out type of attitude. He's
Hmm.
now actually trying to lead people into the battle.
Mm.
So,
I didn't see that. I saw that as shit he always does. He always be giving them some bullshit speech about how they pussy. So I really didn't see that as like anything new necessarily.
If anything,
no,
it's
he's
definitely
never actually like rallied people up or whatever and
Oh,
got
he
them
has.
to.
He's just done it in like a dick way. Like remember when he got all those people in Don Flamingo's arc? He was just like, there was like, oh, we'll follow you. He was just like, nah, don't follow me, but you can. Like that type of thing. I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, it happens in every arc. He needs an army. Like he just does it in every arc. Alabasta, he did it. Like Impel Down, technically he did it. He got all them fucking prisoners. Like that's just what that nigga
Yeah,
do.
he attract weak niggas.
Yeah, like Buggy.
No,
I
true.
like Buggy attracts strong niggas. Let me stop.
Actually, that's kind of true.
It's very true.
I mean, this kid became a Shichibukai on clout. Like that was
he's
it.
he's like a weak version of Blackbeard.
Who Buggy? I
Yeah.
think he's like a strong version of Black.
Shut your ass up.
Wow.
Y'all already know I'm on it with that nigga, so it's whatever.
Well, he just earned a Goofy of the weak point.
Hey, whatever. Yo, fuck that nigga Blackbeard. He's a real goofy. And then he got hit with that poison. Y'all remember that? When he walked in
When
and
he
fell
went against
down,
Magellan.
Magellan just smacked him with some poison. That nigga
Hey, that was goofy
was
as
on
fuck
the
though.
ground.
That nigga was dumb as fuck. He walked up in that prison and think he on some shit. He got his ass out of there for
As
real.
soon as he walked in,
Stupid ass nigga.
But the question is, how did he get that
Bro,
poison?
Magellan beat him in 2 seconds, bro.
I'm
He beat his
telling
entire
you.
crew in 2 seconds.
He was like, "Yeah, Magellan, we finna get you." Boom, poison tsunami.
He said, "I'm gonna time to deal with you niggas." That shit was funny.
Ooh.
His dumb ass. And Shiryu had to save his ass too.
Exactly.
Yeah, he just lost some points. He's like, that's fucked up.
No,
Yeah, I mean, anything else on this chapter? Besides, Luffy did the future scene shit, but it's like, I mean, what we gonna say? He mastered it now? No.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I feel like it helps, but not really. Like, what is it gonna matter? Like, if he foresees that Kaido's gonna punch the shit out of him, like, yeah, maybe he could dodge the first one, but he definitely ain't dodging that second one, bro. Like, I just don't think it's gonna provide that much value in the Kaido fight the way they hyped it up in Big Mom's arc, where it was like, oh, like this makes it very hard to fight him. I feel like it's not gonna.
I mean,
make
I
that...
think it only works against niggas that can't like that is shitty, you know. Like if you against other strong niggas, it probably don't work.
I'm sure it works. It's just you can't do anything about it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
if I can see the future and that nigga's just too fast for me to actually react,
exactly.
like it's all fucking bad.
Here's where I got the disappointment from this chapter. I was expecting to see some kind of further training for Luffy's what's it?
The shooting.
Yeah, the new hockey. Yeah.
And we basically got nothing. And I guess you can clearly see that Luffy's, just like you guys were saying, probably going to end up passing out from it. So it's going to be like, okay, so he not run up to Kaido and suddenly have mastered the fucking second level armament hockey out of nowhere.
Didn't he technically use it on the elephant, buddy? He destroyed that nigga from the inside.
No.
Shut up. He just closed his front so he could shoot the bomb. That nigga dead though. That's all I know. Luffy got his first kill.
I don't think he's fully dead, bro. I think he just
That
elephant is dead though.
Bro.
That elephant's for sure.
No, that's what I'm saying. He just killed that nigga.
Oh no, I mean no, not him though. The elephant on his body is dead.
But if that's part of your body, then you're gonna die too.
Oh, bro, you could definitely cut that elephant head off and he'll be just fine, bro.
Damn.
It's like a third pinky or some shit like that. Like if you cut off an extra pinky, it's like, oh, I mean, yeah, that hurt, but like, I could just wrap that shit up.
Damn, I like how we calling his pinky his actual like stomach though.
I mean,
that's the size of your torso. No big deal.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Whatever. Probably just got some internal organs over there, but it's probably good. No.
What?
Actually, after thinking about it, no, that's a real quick note, but just thought about it now about the hockey thing, Gramps. Loki, they might be setting it up for that. Like since there is those 8 days, maybe within those 8 days, Luffy heals up and then just starts training with Yoguru, man. Just go to the mountain real quick, train that hockey up, and then peekaboo.
No, even goofier. What if he just uses the hockey to destroy the virus?
Damn. What?
I see you.
Oh no, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
You on a whole street today with this goofy shit.
But I mean, that's what it's supposed to do: destroy things from the inside. So what if they just use that so they can never be poisoned? Like, fuck it, or sorry, never catch.
I still think that's
the man is burning from the outside.
What do you think that's gonna happen?
You think it's gonna happen, dudes?
For sure, I 100%. That's what I thought was gonna happen last chapter. As soon as he grabbed him, I was like, oh, he gonna be like his hockey too strong now. That's the only thing that makes sense. That's the perfect way to like show that he leveled up, I guess.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas are literally turning this shit into a magical power now.
No, what I will say is, Queen is getting boringer and boringer by the minute. To be honest, like this thing, I don't know if Oda wanted us to put some respect on this disease. And like, yeah, that's fucked up, but like, we don't ever care about fodder in One Piece to begin with. So like, it didn't really mean anything. Like, I don't know. I feel like King of Fire and Jack are gonna do way more than Queen has done in terms of like hype for me.
So
Hey,
wait.
So
So
far,
I
kind
just
of.
want to
No, it's a
pause
wrap
real
for Jack.
quick and like flash back to when I was all on Queen. So are we finally like hearing? Are we finally hearing what I was trying to say a few chapters
I
back?
mean, I just say the hype isn't there, but I see that Oda is trying to let us know not to sleep on her. But that I don't like or him.
Her?
I don't know what Queen is,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like, um,
They.
I think Oda is like trying to say like, look, she is of this level, but just not in a cool way. Like the way Cracker is of the level, but I mean the nigga just makes crackers. Like, sure, that's interesting, but like, okay, like that's how I feel about it. It's like, oh, you turned to this big Brachiosaurus, you poison niggas. Like, yes, you are on that tier. Like you've shown it with your actions, but as far as like making me, like, I'm not ordering any Queen posters anytime soon.
Low key,
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get nothing signed.
they might do the same thing with Queen that they did with Smoothie Ass, where it just ends up this whole ass second in command, well, second commander. It's
Oh, that
just
just doesn't do
a
anything.
waste. They don't do shit.
Well, maybe
Alright,
they'll
so
go
Well,
against each other.
he already did more than Smoothie. So
Hey, don't sleep. Smoothie was turning niggas into juice, bro. I still ain't seen Queen do anything better than that.
true.
juice.
She was ringing niggas out. You don't remember when they first
True.
her? She
Well,
was
She
ringing
ring,
somebody out.
nigga, she only ringed out Reiju when they were all inside the cake. After that, everybody escapes.
Oh, did
Weak
she ring
niggas.
2 people out? No, because when she was first introduced, she was ringing out like a random subordinate.
Right.
So
That
now
don't
she got
count.
2 feeds.
That don't count.
What? I'm counting it.
You know what's sad though? Lord Oven might low key have more feeds than Queen does.
Actually, that's true too.
You are high
Nope.
key correct.
No,
High
that's legit.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
also put in work, man.
That's sad. You know nobody knows who Lord Oven is outside of Big Mom's crew, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like he has no clout
How is he
off
not a
that
commander?
island. Like nobody's looking for Lord Oven, bro.
I'm a low key vote for him to be a commander.
Lord Oven?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, he could be. Yeah, he probably is strong as Snacks. Snacks is weak too.
I still don't know what the nigga's power is.
Nobody knows what this is.
Snacks even worse. That nigga Rogue beat him. Rogue or whatever his name.
Hey, Rogue was badly bruised. Don't sleep.
Like,
Snacks might have had some.
Yeah, he was badly bruised because Captain Curry beat his ass.
True.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it was Cracker. Cracker beat his ass.
Oh, that's sad, Rogue. All that strength, he couldn't break the biscuits.
Fuck, man, them biscuits was strong, boy. Them shit was
Hey,
hard
stop
to
sleeping.
bite.
A Rogue with full armament hockey, he definitely snapping a biscuit. He eating them biscuits for breakfast. If he get
First off,
hockey around his teeth, oh,
anybody with full armament hockey is trash.
you said what?
Anybody with full armament hockey is trash.
Hey, get off Virgo like that, bro. Virgo was cold. Stop. You saw how long I had to take
He's
him out.
trash. He's the only nigga that got it.
And he
Why
was
all the
holding
strong
Sanji.
niggas don't got it? But yeah,
Anybody
Virgo
that
got
holds Sanji strong
it.
to me. Virgo was holding Sanji.
Okay. Damn. So Oven is strong too.
Yeah, he wasn't holding Sanji, bro. Sanji
He
was gonna
didn't?
take him out. Stop sleeping.
He didn't.
When did he hold him?
What you mean?
You tweaking. When did he hold him? He
Nigga,
never
that
hold
entire
Sanji.
arc. What the fuck?
Are
No,
you?
it's,
Hey,
nigga,
is it just me
they
now?
all jumped Sanji. They beat the fuck out of Sanji in the open field. You forgot?
Ooh.
Sanji brothers beat his ass. Trash.
Okay, well them niggas deserve to be respected, bro. You know they fear. Everybody knew who the Power Rangers was.
Oh yeah,
Everybody
they did.
Like, oh, them the
They
Power
did. Niggas did.
So
Even X Drake know them niggas.
Yeah, he's like, oh, them the Power Rangers. Like,
Yeah, I used to watch you niggas when I was a little boy. Talking about Red Ranger.
Family, bro.
Morphin' time.
All right, I'm ready to rate this shit. I'll give it a shit. That's pretty much where it sits at. It was not worth my time reading. If I skipped this chapter and read the next chapter, I wouldn't miss anything.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
Damn.
Shit, waste my time.
That's a pretty accurate assessment. But if you read the next chapter, you know exactly what happened the chapter before. Yeah, that's actually completely correct.
I'm gonna give it a decent shit. The only reason it's not gonna be a shit, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit because Luffy got his first body.
That nigga
is not dead.
What if he's not
That
dead
nigga
the
dead,
next
bro.
chapter?
That nigga is not dead.
You can't survive after some shit like that.
Hold on, let me tell you
If
this.
he's not dead, the next chapter, what you
Alabasta,
gonna do?
that nigga was carrying a nuke, but he survived. Pell,
True.
that nigga is
True.
still alive today. That elephant is alive. Trust me.
Yeah. What about Blue Note, bro? Or Blue Door, whatever his name is?
That nigga is alive too.
Exactly. So this elephant nigga's still chilling, bro. So is it gonna drop to a shit if he alive next chapter?
Yep.
If we see him tied up?
Yep. Basically.
Damn. Snap. Low key, it's like as soon as you said that, I was like, my mind just got blown. I think I have to give this a bleach.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, like what he said, it makes so much sense. Like we can literally skip this chapter, like it didn't even exist. Accurately tell at least 99.9% of what happened this chapter if we skipped it. Because of that alone, that makes it literally pointless. Bleach.
Now.
That's crazy.
Dude,
I mean, I wasn't gonna
is
get.
your One Piece bias still there? Is the One Piece bias still there?
I mean, it's still there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, One Piece is One Piece for me. You know, it's hot. It's hot. But wait. Hold on. I forgot this panel. I gotta give it a Bleach Plus. I gotta give it a Bleach Plus.
That's
worse.
I almost forgot.
That's worse than a bleach, just so you know.
Oh, wait, a Bleach Minus. My bad. I almost forgot. My bad. No, Bleach Minus. For the simple fact that my homie Kappa put in another sumo move. I gotta put respect on that.
Oh, damn, I thought you were talking about Chopper.
Chopper?
You know what?
Chopper.
Actually, now that you said that, I'm gonna drop mine to a Bleach because here's one thing that adds to it. Did y'all see on Mega Stream the one shot that the Bochi did? The guy who does Dr. Stone? Well, basically, the guy who does Dr. Stone just did a one shot on Mega Stream of like Zoro versus Mihawk. And that was more interesting to me. Like reliving that scene was more interesting to me than reading a One Piece chapter written and drawn by Oda. So yeah, I'm gonna drop Tail Bleach.
Damn.
I already knew what happened, and I still was interested.
He's like, damn, Mihawk about to slash his ass?
Yeah. But you said Chopper did something? So you're really trying to not give it a shit right now, dude?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through trying to find something. I'm trying, but
it's not there, man.
It's looking tough. Looking real tough. Nah, kid about to do something. Look like that serious shit, bro.
And what's his face still laughing?
Yeah, his ass five.
Yeah,
the
little the ninja buddy, he do a little something too.
Fat Ninja was there. Y'all seen him?
The big face ninja.
Oh, you talking about Raizo?
Yeah, his ass.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta give it a oof. I'm gonna give it a shit plus.
What's the plus going? Where did the plus? You can't even defend the plus, bro. I know you can't defend it.
I told y'all, kid about to do something real. He got the eye.
You put off the mic, that's not gonna happen.
That's a Zoro eye. When Zoro gets an eye and the look in his eye, it's a wrap.
Wow.
Coming, don't worry. Shit plus. If kid doesn't do anything this arc, I'm gonna drop it down to a shit.
Wow. Kid, you say you gonna do what?
If kid does nothing in the next like 5 chapters, I'll drop it down to like a shit.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're gonna drop the whole series. I was gonna say, well.
Oh, that's a little tough.
Yeah. Maybe I should ride that wave again. That would be like the 3rd time I said I was gonna drop One Piece off some BS.
Sanji goofy ass.
This nigga gonna say it every week. Yeah, I'm finna drop it.
I'm gonna drop it, bro. I got you. It's like that. Y'all saw that meme in the group where it was like Thanos had the Luffy hat on.
Oh yeah.
It was like anime wasteland. It was like, oh, y'all be searching, y'all be looking around, but it all leads back to me. It's like that's what it be like, bro.